Bruh, I just seen a clip that was so crazy, I immediately stopped it. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I immediately stopped it and said, I got to react to this. So we going to watch the first contestant because, man, he is about to have a doozy of a turn, my boy. I promise you. So we going to watch that. We going to watch that. And we going to see how it unfolds because I don't know the true extent of how it unfolds. So we going to watch that.
Hello, welcome in.
Thank you.
What's your name?
I'm Malik Excalibur.
Okay, Malik, how old are
I'm
you?
47.
And what do you do?
I'm a certified master personal trainer.
Okay.
I'm also a host of a podcast called Live from Bedford Stuyvesant. I'm also a published author of The Gift and Broken Wings. And I forgot, I do a lot of things. I wear a lot of hats.
Okay, what are some things you like to do for fun?
I'm spontaneous. Primarily, I like to enjoy my own company.
Okay.
But when I do go out with my lady, we everywhere. We outside. We doing laser tag. We in the park. We could fly. I mean, we doing everything. So when I'm with my woman, it's everything. We doing everything.
Okay, that's good to hear. Now, what are some things you do look for in a woman?
They got me trembling, a little shaky and all, my palms sweaty. But no, when I look for a woman's attitude, I love a woman that has a positive attitude. And I'm not really too judgmental about that. You know what I'm saying? I accept a person for who she is. And it's a learning process.
Nice.
So I like to learn about the individual I'm gonna be with.
Okay.
So I don't walk into no situation where I already have a predetermined idea of what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Who I meet, see where it goes.
Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breakers. I really don't have no deal breakers.
Okay. Oh, no.
4th of July.
Okay, well, let's see why they ended up popping. Let's start here first.
Sure.
All right, let's start with your name and age.
My name is Sohair, and I'm 38.
And so, Hair, what do you do?
I'm a nurse.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Everybody has deal breakers. You gotta have some type of boundary, something that you don't like. Some non-negotiables. Everybody gotta have them.
It sounds like something a grown woman would say. Okay. See what she
Okay,
pops up
so before, he said he doesn't have any deal breakers, you had your balloon unpopped. Why so?
I don't want to be the first one to pop.
So, is he your type?
No, I'm sorry.
Why not?
I'm kind of tall, so that
Now Amazon's ruling, man. I got the game on lock.
we are.
Everywhere I go, I see Amazon.
My man got on the Wop Bopaloo Wop Balop Bamboo 5s. He got on the Little Richards, man. Listen, the Air Little Richards. Watch this cat's hand. Like it's not like he balling up his fist, but it's not an open hand, man. He kind of balling. Just watch his hand, man.
I got it dominated, so I get.
And you from the city? I don't really do the city.
You don't do the city? What's wrong with the city? I never said I was from the city.
Are you from the city?
I ain't never said that.
Are you?
I'm not answering right now. But I appreciate what you said and stuff like that. Yeah, but that's a grown woman. That was something a grown woman say. So see what she had to say as well.
Thank you.
No, is she someone that's your type?
Of course, of course. She's black. She's a black woman. Of course.
Wow, that is a high standard he has there. If you're black, you're in. That's it. You're a black woman. That's all it take. And I see Velma either forgot her glasses or she got contacts now.
All right, let's go on over here. Your name and age.
Hi, I am Justine and I am 51 years old.
Yeah, dragging that wagon.
And Justine, what do you do?
I am a influencer, YouTuber, and content creator.
I like it. I like it.
And why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, I popped the balloon because he said he didn't have no boundary, but also because his pants was a little too tight.
Yeah, I get that sometimes.
Yeah. So, I just think it's just a little bit too tight for more than I, like.
All right. Now, is Justine someone that's your
Well,
type?
with the pants tight situation, I'm gonna comment on that first of all.
Okay.
My stepfather, when I was growing up, he always moved like a man. His pants used to be kind of tight, but he was tough. He took care of the kids. He had a good job, and he always dressed mature. So
Yeah.
I wanted to get outside of me dressing with my pants baggy because I used to wear my pants, and start wearing it in a more presentable way where it fits me. And I'm very comfortable in my pants, by the way.
Yeah.
But so yeah, she's definitely my type. Again, a melanated woman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, let's go on over here. She still has her balloon unpopped. Okay, right over here. Your name and age.
I'm Lene, and I'm 40 years old.
Nice to meet you.
Lene, what do you do?
I'm an author and clinical therapist.
Nice.
All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Well, initially, very handsome,
Thank you.
well put together. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Something about your aura, I just kind of felt like family, and I'm like, okay, something about him is
Sometimes you get that. I get
reminding
that
me of like a
sometimes,
cousin
too.
or
Yeah.
something. So yes, that was the main reason. But then kind of the lack of deal breaker. So, but other than that,
Okay, now
yes.
I can go with the deal breaker now because I don't always want to jump into explanation because
Just keep it a G, my guy. You don't know your deal breaker. If you ask me my deal breaker anytime, smack, smack, I know my super deal breakers, bruh. And I'm going to just tell you, why not? Weed. If you smoke weed or do drugs, that's a super deal breaker. Can't fuck with you. If you're real argumentative, if you like to push buttons, anything like that, if you chaotic, if you be fighting, if you be in a club all the time, can't really lock in with you. That's just me. Now, I have no idea why dude is 47, and deal breakers is something he said he didn't have, but even when you seen him thinking about it, he couldn't conjure that up. But when you see somebody, I'm gonna tell you something, when you see somebody that says, oh, she my type just because she black, and then he said that other shit like he don't got no deal breaker, like the bar is low. The bar is low, and that says a bit about him. And what I'm about to say is not me trying to be condescending to him or nothing like that. It's just what, this signals. It signals desperation. It signals what I already mentioned, low standards. So it's like you, along with the, oh, she's black, and that's all I need. Now, see, I have to mention that because women like dudes who are pre-selected. Women like dudes who are able to get other babes, and not just that, who are in demand, guys who are in demand. And when you do things like that and you signal desperation, that'll take away from that, even if they don't know anybody that you know or what relationships you've been in or anything like that. Showing signals that you have abundance, that is tough and it's real subtle. And for it to be authentic, it's not even nothing you try and project. But when you show signs of scarcity, that'll really mess you up. So we're going to see how you clean this up.
sometimes I feel like some things left unsaid. Everybody has a deal breaker. I just walk into a situation where I don't know you. I'm saying, so I'm getting a learning. It's a learning process. So I can't base anything on somebody that meet with a deal breaker automatically because I don't know you. That's why I answered like that.
I can understand that.
Horrible job.
But I
But
wish you all the best of luck.
thank you.
You're
So
welcome.
what books you have? I'm curious. What's the name of your book?
In case you didn't know, it's for teens and young girls, just young girls that were looking for guidance or just didn't necessarily have a mother figure. So,
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Nice. I'm a podcast host. I just did 2 episodes where one was an author. She has something called Being Different is Okay. Her name is Shamika Arcuri. You can look her up. And
Okay.
somebody else that I did as well, MP. It's
Okay.
pretty private for him. I don't want to put his business out there, but it was a great book that he wrote. I'll go and get a little bit more sad later on because it was kind of like a personal episode. But
Okay.
I'm an author as well. I have 2 published novels. So that's why I asked you.
Nice. Okay.
No.
Nice meeting you, but
Is she?
family vibes, like I could, and I don't mean this. I get what you're saying because sometimes I look at people like they're my sister, and that's how I'm feeling the vibe from you right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
so she's not your type. You're getting a sister vibe? Is that what you're
I'm
saying?
getting a sister vibe from her.
Okay.
Yes.
So she's not your type? Is that what you're trying to say
No,
then?
I mean, yes. No, definitely not. It's my sister, no. Of course
Let's go to our last balloon over here. All right, your name and age.
Sharon, 47.
And Sharon, what do you do?
I am a staff accountant and a content creator.
Nice.
So why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Very handsome guy, just didn't feel the attraction.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm
very
definitely attracted
handsome.
to you. Like
Really?
Definitely.
Thank you.
You got it going on, man. For you said
I
how old?
do. Thank you. 47, yes.
Yeah, great. You have a great speech. You carry yourself very eloquently. Definitely
Thank
somebody
you.
that I'll be interested.
Thank
in.
you. Okay. All right.
Definitely.
So what was it when he came out that you're like, oh, no, not really?
Very handsome guy, just didn't feel the connection. That's all it is. But you're very attractive, very handsome man.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise, I said that, right?
Yes, thank you.
You shining.
All right, let's head on back. So we do have 2 balloons left unpopped. Go ahead and ask these 2 remaining ladies a question to see who's more of your match.
How do you feel about protecting your man?
So this is where it starts. Hold on to your seats. Before we get to that, him not having a standard and then like seeing him flip the standard, I knew the question was going to be bad. I knew the question was going to be bad because he's not good off the cuff.
Okay. Let's start here. Name and age first.
Neek, and I am 40.
And Neek, what do you do?
I'm a professional hype woman.
Whatever that is, because I went to her Instagram to try and figure out, could not figure out for nothing.
All right. So to go ahead and answer his question, how do you protect your man? Is that what the question?
How do you protect your man?
I'm not sure exactly how to answer that question because a man should be the protector. And I wanted to pop a few times ago because I also feel like everybody has a deal breaker, but then you kind of swayed a little bit. So I feel like there is a deal breaker. So
I don't
so
have
sorry.
no deal breakers. No, that's cool. Pop. That's what we're here for. Pop balloons, right? So, with my answer for what you just said, I don't mean for a woman to protect me. I just beat up a dude last month for beating this woman up on the highway. I beat him out the car. I don't play no games when it comes to my woman. I'm deadly.
That is where I bust out laughing and said, I gotta react to this immediately.
So what I'm saying about protect me is that I get in situations when I'm with women where I got to get out and get busy. So when I'm with you, like I expect you to protect me too. I protect any woman that know me, they very protected.
So maybe a better way to phrase the question
No, but
is
it was-
how should a woman carry herself so that her man doesn't have to.
I mean, sometimes when I ask questions, because I ain't put it out there like it should have been put out there. You're right. Sometimes when I put out questions out there, I be like, sometimes I think people going to get what I'm saying, but that's what I meant. I mean, but people that know me know what I meant, but you guys don't know me, so you're going to say, what? Protect them. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what I meant. I mean, protect me by protecting my freedom. I'm saying that's what I mean by protecting my sanity. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that I don't do nothing stupid. I don't have to do nothing stupid because you're making sure that you're moving responsible and respectful for yourself. Like I'm a respond to somebody grab your butt. I had it happen before. I'm saying like I had to drive the Walmart because my girl had her butt grabbed by some guy. You know what I'm saying? But you got to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, you're going to protect your man as well because a lot of men put themselves in danger. Like I was on the highway last year and I beat some guy up because he was beating on this woman in the car. I pulled him out of the car. He was 6-something, but I don't play games with the kind of woman. But again, you have to protect me even as a black man because now would I went to jail for that guy? He could have killed me.
Okay.
That's what I mean by protecting man.
Got it. All right. Now, is she someone
That was a train wreck, but I'm gonna save my thoughts.
that's your type?
Of course, of course. Look at her. She got the Skywalker thing. Was it? Was Layla Scott? Yeah, man, got the bun going
A
on.
little Star Wars action.
Zebra thing on. Your shoes is popping. I'm always with the shoes.
Thank
the toenails
you.
is dead. Of course, man. Of course.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we had one more pop balloon over here. Your name and age.
My name is Maya. I am 42 years old.
Maya, what do you do?
I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I'm also a landlord, and I'm also an author.
You were busy. So why did you end up popping your balloon?
Because I have a huge personality, and I like a balance with someone to listen and someone to speak when it's time to.
Okay. So you're feeling like he wasn't doing that?
He was talkative, but you're nice looking and you're a nice guy.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So I noticed you kind of popped when he asked that question. What was it about the question that you're like, all right, now it's time to pop?
Yes, because I believe that a woman should be protected, and the question was not conveyed well, so that's why I'll end up popping.
And she did the heavy lifting for me. It's very simple. I mean, everybody knows that men are supposed to protect and provide. Women are supposed to nurture and fucking cook and clean and all that shit. Be your piece or whatever twist you want to put on it. It's not hammered into everybody's head what women are supposed to do, especially in 2024. But we know men are supposed to protect and provide. So the only thing he could have asked worse than how do you intend to protect your man or how will you protect your man, the only thing he could have asked worse than that was, are you willing to go half on the rent? Because a panel full of black women, oh man, they not going for that in 2024. You got to pay the whole thing. Let them tell it because they on the internet. They in front of a camera and it's going on the internet. So you can't be the black woman that's like, yo, we can go half on the rent. You can't do that on camera. You got to cap for the internet. Just a really bad question. And even I was just trying to think just now, like, how could I rephrase the question? But there is no way to rephrase the question, even with the elaboration that he did, because when you look at the situation that he referenced 2 or 3 times, he beat up a dude for beating up his chick. Like, that has nothing, like, she's not supposed to protect him in that situation. And then the other example is, him walking with a chick and her butt getting grabbed. How is she supposed to protect you in that situation? And he said, I be getting busy and I expect my girl to protect me like I protect her. Like, what does that mean exactly? Do you mean you expect her to start Chung Lee kicking a nigga while you, like, got him in a headlock? Like, what does that mean? What does that mean? So there is no better way to word it, because it is a bad question, a bad premise. There is nothing about the question, no way you can flip it. I'm pretty sure he tried to flip it into some like, how can we prevent situations? Or the chick tried to throw that out there. She tried to re-articulate it that way, but that's not what he was getting at. That's not what he was getting at. And the craziest part is even he don't know what he was getting at.
I agree. I agree with both you ladies about that. I ain't put it out there in the air too right.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right.
All right. No, she's someone that's your type.
She's beautiful, man.
Thank
The
you.
dress is popping and
Thank
everything popping, doing your
Thank
thing.
you. Thank
And the
you.
hair was dope. I like it how you was hiding the eye. I
Thank
get it. I get it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming on. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
Thank you, ladies, for having
Take
me.
this. Thank you for coming.
So now that we got done with that, I wonder if he used to play football and had like a long football career. I wonder if he does MMA or anything like that. The reason I say that is because if you are 47 and in your 40s, you are having 2 fights that you can reference. The one he said he had like recently. The other one with the butt situation, we don't know what the time frame is on that. But it's hard for me to believe he started fighting in his 40s and he made it through his whole 30s with no fights. It's safe for me to say that he lives a somewhat violent or physical lifestyle. Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean that he is going out and fighting every day, every month, every week. But if you are doing stuff like that and you got 2 stories of you fighting over women, like, you're probably doing that. Not to mention, he described himself as dangerous, which we'll get into a little bit later. Matter of fact, we'll just get into it right now. Him mentioning that he is dangerous and mentioning fights that he's been in and stuff on a dating show. First off, I've never seen that. I've never seen that. In all the dating shows I've watched, I've never seen that. Like him mentioning beating up basically 2 people and saying that he is dangerous. The thing about being a man, and this is real, you should have the capability to be dangerous, but it should be concealed. It shouldn't be something that you wear on your chest or on your sleeve. And it definitely shouldn't be something that you verbalize, especially on a fucking dating show. Because do women want a guy that can protect them? Yeah. But do women want a guy that is constantly in violence, or, his whole identity is that he is violent? In some cases, chicks do want that, honestly. Like, when it comes to street dudes and stuff like that, certain types of street dudes and stuff. But I don't think most women look at that, especially with some of the characteristics that he had, like a lack of certainty, like you just he likes all the women there, like no deal breakers, nothing. Him having a capability of violence didn't complement anything that he had going on. It didn't complement anything. There was nothing positive other than, oh, I like your look, all that generic shit they were saying. But when you look at it, it's like nothing as far as him like making books or like anything he said didn't really earn him any points. And the reason that you keep it concealed, there are a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons that you keep it concealed as far as how dangerous you are is because you don't want to intimidate people. Especially when the whole point of being on a dating show is to win the chicks over and charm them. I beat a nigga's ass on a freeway is not about to win a chick over. That's just not. Only chick that'll win over is a rat. So now that we got that out the way, and I don't got too much more necessary criticism So the only thing I'm gonna say is it's clear that some social awareness is lacking there, and that's how come he mentioned beating the, dude's ass and stuff like that multiple times. So with that being said, I'm sure he is not gonna have too many problems getting a chick outside of the dating show because all she got to do is be black. So I mean, it's definitely a black woman out there, a bunch that are gonna fuck with him. So this ain't really concerning to him for real. But those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think. I'm gone.